Once upon a time, in a little cottage surrounded by sparkling winter snow, there lived a kind woman who longed for a child of her own. Seeing her sadness, a friendly neighbor gave her a magical seed wrapped in a warm cloth. "Plant it in a flower pot," the neighbor said with a knowing smile. That evening, with snowflakes dancing outside the window, the woman planted the seed. The next morning, something extraordinary had happened. A beautiful plant had grown overnight, its bud shaped like a snowy white tulip. "Oh, how lovely," the woman whispered as she gently kissed the flower. At her touch, the petals slowly opened, and inside sat a tiny girl, no bigger than a thumb.
And inside sat a tiny girl, no bigger than a thumb,
glowing softly like a winter star. "I will call you Thumbelina," said the woman, her heart finally warm. Thumbelina brought light to the woman's home all winter long. She slept in a polished walnut shell lined with soft cotton. During the day, she floated in a little saucer of water, as if she were skating on a frozen pond, using a tulip leaf as her boat. But as winter melted away and spring began to awaken the world, something unexpected happened. One early spring night, while the moon shone through the window, a mother toad hopped inside from the thawing garden outside. She landed beside the peacefully sleeping Thumbelina.
"What a wonderful bride she will be for my son,"
the toad croaked. Without another sound, she scooped Thumbelina up and carried her outside to the riverside. She placed Thumbelina on a large water lily leaf. "We'll keep her here while we prepare the wedding," she said to her clumsy toad son. "She cannot escape from the middle of the river." When Thumbelina woke with the warm spring sun, she found herself floating on the river, not in her cozy walnut shell. She began to cry softly, her tiny voice trembling. The toads ignored her tears. But the little fish below the water heard her sadness. They felt sorry for the tiny girl on the leaf. Together, they nibbled at the lily stem until it broke free. The leaf drifted away, carrying Thumbelina downstream into the beautiful early days of spring. She floated through the late spring and early summer, eating wild berries, listening to birds, and admiring butterflies. But as summer ended, food grew scarce, and the days turned chilly. One cold day, Thumbelina curled up beneath a mushroom just as the first snowflakes began to fall. A friendly field mouse, gathering wood for winter, spotted her. "Oh, my poor dear, you must come home with me," she said. Thumbelina gratefully followed her into a warm, snug burrow. Thumbelina spent the winter safe underground, helping the mouse with chores and keeping warm by the fire. Soon, the mouse's wealthy neighbor, Mr. Mole, became a frequent visitor. He admired Thumbelina and quickly decided that she would make a suitable wife. In early spring, Mr. Mole invited them to visit his home. As they walked through his tunnel, they found an injured swallow lying still.
"Oh, you poor little thing. Don't worry, we're here now."
We have to help him. He's so weak.
"Pay no mind," said the mole. It is hopeless. But Thumbelina stayed behind and tended to the bird in secret. On all cold winter nights, she brought him food and warmth. When the spring sun finally reached the tunnels, the swallow regained strength and flew back into the sky. He asked Thumbelina to come with him, but she said no. She could not leave her friend, the field mouse.
Thumbelina, fly away with me to a warmer land.
I cannot, dear friend. I must stay here with the field mouse.
The field mouse and Mr. Mole planned a wedding that Thumbelina did not want. One autumn day, she sat crying quietly when a familiar shadow crossed the golden sunlight. It was the swallow. "Thumbelina," he said gently, "I am flying south before winter returns. Will you come with me?" This time, Thumbelina said yes. She climbed onto his back, and together they flew over forests, mountains, and fields until they reached a warm country filled with flowers. He gently placed her on a large blossom, and as the petals opened, a tiny flower king appeared, no bigger than she was. "Welcome," he said softly. "You are safe among your own kind." All around her, other flowers opened, revealing little winged people just like her. Thumbelina suddenly felt, perhaps for the first time, that she truly belonged here. Thumbelina speaks only of your size in the human world, but here, you are more than that. In our world, he explained, names reflect who you are. He lifted a glowing petal, and a warm light circled around her. "Your new name shall be Maya, the little miracle of spring." The name felt warm, gentle, and right. Tiny wings unfolded from her back, shimmering like morning dew. The flower folk cheered, "Welcome, Maya!"
Welcome, Maya!
And from that moment on, she was no longer Thumbelina, the lost girl, but Maya, the fairy who finally found her true home among the flowers.
Thank you for listening to this wonderful story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the Eternal Fairy Tales channel and hit the bell so you won't miss any magical adventure. See you soon with a new enchanted story.